Hello, ma'am. Today, our group, especially group first, want to give a little bit feedback to the group 7. But the first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Abu Kasim Kelire. I am the leader of our group, especially group first in academic speaking. So, first of all, ma'am, I would like to give a little bit feedback to the group 7, where there are two feedback that I would like to deliver first today. That is the title and then the questions of the questionnaire. So the title of the group 7 make it is the impact of the YouTube on grammar knowledge to English education student. So I noticed that there is several wrong on the making the title. For example, like they mention the education student. I mean, if they are say the English of education student, it means that they have to mention the specific which is the student that they have to make it the target. For example, if the education students means that the student who are taking the education especially on the English itself, ma'am. So actually they have to mention with the specific of the target that they want to make them be a respondent like that. So and then second is about the questions in the questionnaire. The question in the questions on the questionnaire, they give a lot of options for I noticed and then I look at the questionnaire. They have, am I not wrong, seven questions. All of them give their options, ma'am, like a strongly agree, strongly disagree, and then like so on, ma'am. So like your example on the last meeting, that we have two questions of the options of the questionnaire, and then also there are two column to give the respondent reason that's make it to strongest of our statement that we would like to present in our presentations about the result of this questionnaire. So I think that's a little bit impact by myself. So another feedback will be given by my friend. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Alusen Shamtaranieli and I'm from Group 1. And this video I would like to giving a feedback about the questionnaire of Group 7. As you know, their questionnaire about the impact of learning grammar in YouTube for English education students. In my opinion, I would like to give their feedback about the respondent, because in their questionnaire it just for English education students. So I mean that if it's for all of English education students or for the specific one of I mean that for student what semester like this. So their questionnaire is more specific. So, because we know that if the questionnaire giving for semester like semester 1 or semester 2, it's maybe the impact one. But if the questionnaire giving for the our senior, I mean that maybe their grammar is more effective for their learning. I just think that this is all of my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Reinhard Glory Tuasila. I'm from Group 1. Here I want to comment on the questionnaire from Group 7. On the second question, is learning to use YouTube easier than learning from books? If we look closely, the question is a little confusing. We learn to use YouTube. What we have to learn? I think this is wrong. What we have to learn is how we learn from YouTube, not learn the YouTube. We learn the content of the YouTube. There are many learning videos that we will get in the application. We just have to find what video we want to watch to learn. Okay, maybe that's a bit of my comment regarding one of the question in the Group 7 questionnaire. I hope it helps and thank you.
Well, I'm Anissa Fatia Sarif, and in this video, I would like to give my feedback for Group 7's mini research, especially for their questionnaire with the title, The Impact of YouTube on Grammar Knowledge to English Students. But I just want to give an input for their topic or their title, because after I read their questionnaire, personally, I think their topic or their title is not in sync with their questionnaire or with that question that they are provided, because the most question in their questionnaire are more directed at how YouTube has an impact on learning grammar, not knowledge of grammar. So I think the title or the subject, the title or the topic that they should use is the impact of using YouTube on learning grammar to students of English education study program. Just it.
Well, I think the title of mini research from Group 7 is very good. The questionnaire made is very interesting, but I think for some questions that are made need to be improved or edit again. As we know that there is also a YouTube that creates perfectory content. The point is that we as English language learners don't really believe what YouTube says, because sometimes YouTube also provides wrong information. And also for the last question about, have you ever had a problem like YouTube not providing the grammar material you were looking for? I think this last question is very good. I once searched for some keywords on YouTube to help me in making assignments, but after I searched it turned out that the answer was not correct and did not match what I expected. So I think Group 7 should furthermore improve the questionnaire. Thank you.
Hello ma'am, my name is Erawati Salila and my ID number is 2020-36-134. From the questionnaire sent by Group 7 ma'am, I want to give feedback is the number of questions they give. As you said in the previous meeting, that this is a mini research. The number of questions must be adjusted because the questions given are too many for mini research. And the last things from you ma'am is the placement of the number of questions. It seems that they from Group 7 don't really pay attention that in their questions number there is a number that should be missed, which should be 6 instead of 7. Thank you ma'am, only from me, then I leave it to my friends.
Professionally, my name is Fadila Istiana. Here I do not comment much on the questionnaire from Group 7 because I think the questionnaire they design are appropriate. However, there is a little suggestion for them, namely that it is necessary to pay attention to the writing of YouTube at number 3. Perhatikan lagi pada penulisan YouTube pada nomor 3, and also my advice is not only to give questionnaires but also to interview respondent if possible, because some of the question in the questionnaire need further explanation from the respondent. Jadi menurut saya pertanyaan untuk questionnaire sudah bagus, namun kalau bisa diberikan wawancara untuk responden, karena pertanyaan-pertanyaan pada questionnaire membutuhkan jawaban yang dari responden, tidak hanya setuju atau tidak setuju, kurang setuju atau sangat tidak setuju. That's all from me, and thank you so much.
Hello, my friends. My name is Cindy Tamati Hamalo. I am from Group 1, and now I want to give a feedback for Group 7. But I don't give much feedback because the questionnaire from Group 1 is so good, and some of my friends have given the same feedback as I want to say. So I just want to give a little input for the topic part to be more specific. What impact do you want to have on the main point here? Positive or negative or maybe both. So maybe that's it for me. Thank you. That's all the feedback we can give for group 7. Hopefully it can be accepted and become a good input for the group. Thank you.